think that's probably like the best way to learn. You know, because you get the information and then you apply the information and you see what sticks and what doesn't stick.
It doesn't sound. Even when I try to explain to people, they look at me crazy, right? They're like, "What are you talking about?" And then they see the picture of the Bored Ape and they see it go viral and they're like, "Oh, that's what you're talking about." I was like, "Yeah, but I've been telling you for the last 4 or 5 months."
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? It's another episode of the On the PRST Podcast. On this podcast, we connect with people that are making a real impact. And I'm in Irvine, right? I'm in Irvine, California. And I had to pull up because one of my guys right here, he's making a crazy impact. You know what I'm saying? He's been making an impact for years.
Trying.
You know what I'm saying? Andy, bro, welcome to the podcast, man. Bro, I mean, I've known you for a long time.
Too long.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of amazing things the whole time.
Always try to. We all are.
So recently, you know, I kind of want to start from where we are now and then kind of go back. You know what I'm saying? For those that some people may not know you, but I want to talk about something relevant first. So recently I was just kind of scrolling through the gram, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed a restaurant situation. But then I noticed what looked like an NFT. So then I paid a little bit more close attention. It looked like this is an NFT restaurant or something. Then I'm paying attention. I'm like, oh, this is Andy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So talk a little bit about this project, Bored and Hungry, and how it came to life and what you guys are looking to do, combining real life application with Web3.
Of course, this Bored and Hungry thing is me walking into the industry, walking into the Web3 community, giving back to the community at the same time. Like, hey, I'm entering the space respectfully. I want to make sure I want to offer something to you guys, and I also want to learn in the process. Right, I'm coming from like the other end where I was a skeptic. I didn't know what was going on, and with this project, I guess we'll start from the beginning. I was like, I was trying to figure out. I need to make a statement. Right? I want to make a statement. What's the best way right now in time and place than the most talked about thing in entire pop culture?
So when you say you want to make a statement, were you looking to make a statement as far as in this space, or just make a statement overall, finding how best for you to actually make that statement?
I wanted to make a statement in all the communities, just for the people in the community people that are already in it, to see it in a new light, and everyone that's been skeptical or doesn't know about it now this is an easier way to enter the space, because people already know me from the restaurant space, right?
Yeah. And
if they see me jumping into NFTs, as I've had a trusted brand over the past 8 years in food, they're like, okay, why is he jumping in NFTs? And maybe it's for people that are like skeptical before. They're like, okay, if Andy's jumping in, now I got to pay attention. Right?
100%.
There's got to be something going on.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that. That makes a lot of sense. You decided you want to make a splash, do something that was crazy, do something that's making a real impact. But then at the same time, you're like getting people to trust you by coming in. So like you said, if I'm taking a pivot, or if I'm getting into something that's different, something that I haven't done, and I got a trusted brand over 8 years, plus what you've done in fashion. So, I mean, you're really down back. I mean, how many years is that? 2008 till now. It's a long time. So now you can get other people to pay attention to what you're doing and kind of open their eyes to kind of what's going on and giving them reason to kind of look at NFTs and things like that. So, what is that NFT restaurant?
I don't know if we're an NFT themed restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't think we're an NFT restaurant per se yet, which is the next part of things that we get into. I think the Bored and Hungry concept is utilizing the Bored Ape Yacht Club IP, right, which is what you acquire when you buy a Bored Ape Yacht Club character. And with the IP, that's my realm, like utilizing IPs. Like I do that. And that's what I've been doing for the past decade or so already. 100%. When I saw this, I'm like, oh my god, this clicked.
It's like a layup.
I knew exactly what to do with that. I was like, I'm gonna do it first. I'm gonna do it faster than anyone else. Like, no one who's gonna be able to put this out as fast as I can, right? Mm-hmm. And execute in a way that it should be the people deserve.
Yeah.
So we're playing with the characters, we're playing with the theme, utilizing burger boxes, fry boxes, drink cups. We're offering things to the other holders, like you have special perks. If you own own a Bored Ape, that first day you gotta get a free meal.
Yeah.
Along the way, we'll probably collaborate with other characters, other ape owners, where they might get a burger box, and we can do like versus my ape versus your ape.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, it's like a whole gamification.
That's interesting, man, because when I thought about it, there's people that are just buying into projects. They're just holding the NFTs, whether it's one or many, right? Where you looked at it differently. You're like, okay, I can buy into this project, but what am I able to do with the ownership rights? What can I do with the IP? And I think that's a great way to actually look at it, right? Because that's something that most people aren't doing. So I'm pretty sure you're familiar with like Blue Ocean Strategy, like the book, right? So you literally just create a whole blue ocean in regards to like holding this NFT. Because who else is doing this?
Of course. Well, how I thought of it was like, hey, it's not just a JPEG, it's not just an image. IP is a very valuable thing to own, right? Now we can build a brand out of it, a whole business, another ecosystem out of what I'm already doing, right? In an industry that's already so tough, how do you get people excited again? How do you do something different? And that's what we're offering.
I think that's really incredible because again, you're doing something with real life application. You're getting people that have trusted your brand for years to now pay attention to something that maybe they weren't paying as close attention to, and you're kind of like meshing the communities, you know. And I thought it was pretty interesting how you said like you're entering the space with gratitude, with grace, like you're giving first, right, for the people that are already kind of like in that space.
You can see in the space, a lot of people are going there for you see it, right? Cash grab. Everyone's coming for like they're coming out. Yeah, you see. I think everyone's looking at it like, hey, I can become a millionaire overnight, which is what most people are going to do, right? But if they think further, right, they think really deep into it, they need to see like this is an industry that's making the fastest and the most biggest impact in a short amount of time ever. Like you've never seen this before, right? And if you look at it in terms of impact, then it'll take care of you anyways financially. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the finance side. If you do something right, do something great, do something impactful, then everything else will take care of itself.
And where'd you get that mindset from? A lot of people don't really have that mindset when they enter things.
You know, with going through life itself and all the lessons you've learned, everyone's like, like money's legal, all evil. If you're always focusing on that, it's always leading to the same problem, right? You always see it time and time again. I was like, okay, well, if that's the same thing, why am I gonna follow that route? I need to picture something different. And I think myself, I was always about community. I was never chasing a dollar. I didn't become an entrepreneur and chase a dollar. I became an entrepreneur, work with my friends. I can do cool projects. I can make an impact. Just being, I guess, who I am and the people that I'm around. My legacy at the end of the day is like I want to leave a lasting impact for the next generation.
What up, y'all? It's Brennan Boyd, and I want to tell you all about the TMT Wealth Club. Now, this Wealth Club, it's a mastermind that's going to help you get to the next level. So maybe you want to learn about the rental game. Maybe you want to learn about how to buy businesses. Maybe you want to learn about how to get your personal credit and your business credit structured properly. Maybe you want to learn about business funding. Maybe you want to learn how to actually put a funnel together or why you actually need continuity money. Well, we're going to help you in your business and also give you business accountability to get you to the next level. And every single week, you're going to have access to a different 6, 7, or 8-figure earner to level you up. So what is it to debate, right? What is it to even think about? What you want to do is click that link below, join the TMT Wealth Club, and get access to this information every single week to level you up and take you to the next level. All right? I'll see you in the group. So what does this project mean for you? Like this is obviously the beginning, right? This is not going to mean what like the entire thing that you're going to offer the community. So what does it mean for you? What does it now allow you to begin to do?
Right now, it definitely put me on the map in the realm right now. Both not just the Web3 community, but my restaurant side of the world. They're watching me right now. Right? They're watching me because I have to succeed. Because if I succeed, we take the whole industry to another level. But if I fail, that's gonna screw it up. I'm screwing it up for everyone. So everyone's leaning on me, watching me there. I have a role and a duty to do well right now, and I have to do it right. I have to do it in the right light, or I'm gonna mess it up for everybody. So you're pioneering it, and you actually like opening up the opportunity for everyone to say, okay, cool, this is how we did it. You can do it too, and then obviously we're gonna continue to like bring it to like that next level. Absolutely, that's amazing, man. Obviously, again, came down here, had an opportunity to hear you speak at WeWork, and even for me to just listen to what you guys were saying, you and your partners, it really opened up my eyes in looking at NFTs. Like, okay, this is really like real life application that anyone can use in whatever they're doing.
You know, so whether it's in fitness, food, psychology. There was a dude talking about metadots.
Yeah.
So it's like literally like if you're building a community and making an impact, you could use this application, this Web3 technology, with anything.
Endless right now.
That's crazy.
And what we're doing with the Bored and Hungry thing, that's just the beginning of it, right?
That's what
just
I'm saying.
The beginning of the bigger picture, the bigger project. That's what's coming next.
Yeah. So can you talk about that bigger project a little bit?
Yeah, we're working on our NFT project at the same time. We've been working on this for the past few months and learning about the space and trying to get ourselves comfortable. But it's hard to get comfortable in the space. It's always moving and
it's always
evolving. But we got a project called Food Fighters Universe, and for me, it's about how am I going to be the guy that saves the restaurant industry, fixing the problems of.
That's the narrative. That's the story.
Yeah, for myself. That's the story. Right?
Yeah.
You're painting the picture of we're going to fix people not getting paid well, right? We're going to fix chefs being dictated what to cook. Now they can cook for passion again. Service has been poor because no one wants to work in the space. But if you're, I believe with the NFT project that we're doing, we're going to fix all that.
Yeah.
And if we can fix all that, everyone's either going to love me or think I'm pulling off the greatest scam of all time.
Yo, that's crazy. Look, I'm going to call you right back. Guys, look, I just got the phone with one of my clients. She just told me she just had her first 5K day. But what's crazy about that is she only wanted to make 5K in a month. She did it in a day. There's so many more days left in the month. She's easily going to have a 20K month. But what about you? Do you want to make 10K in a month, 20K a month? How about 30K in a month? And what if I told you don't have to do it all by yourself? I will literally help you get there. So look, let me give you some sauce real quick. You only need 4 offers, right? You need a lead generation offer, a continuity offer, a core product offer, and also a high ticket offer. These mix of offers will help you easily get to 5-figure months. So what is there to think about? What is there to even hesitate about? Don't wait, don't hesitate. What you want to do is join my 4-month mentorship. It's called the Authority Builder. We're gonna help you build your brand and also scale your business. So click that link below, man, all right? I'll see you in class. Why are you doing this? Married, family. What else do you got going on, man? Because it's a full plate of things.
We always got, our team always has projects, right? We're always working on a lot of things. We love keeping ourselves busy. We love being creative. We love working with, I think right now I'm in a place where I'm working with people who have no egos. Everyone's very transparent in what we do. The creativity level is high. The support level is high. I think in all my years of being entrepreneurship, I've never felt it like the harmony of the business.
Yeah.
So right now I'm like, yo, I gotta run even harder. I think I'm more driven and more inspired than ever I've ever been in my career.
So talk to me about teamwork, bro. So teamwork, building a team, the leadership that goes along with that, that motivation as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, because obviously when you're entering space, whatever project you're doing, it's always gonna be highs and lows. There's always gonna be some days you're like, yo, feeling good today, and then you're not feeling that good. So how do you sustain that as well? So how do you get really good partners? Because honestly, it seems like people don't want to work. People don't want to get busy. So how are you able to find the partnerships, or these are people that you've been working with over time? Explain that.
I think people want to work on projects that they're passionate and love about, right? That's a completely different than doing something that's not enjoyable. I think that's why brand culture is so important. That takes your brand from being fun for 1 year then to being fun for how you be fun for the next 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
That's the hard part to keep things together. Teamwork is super important. I think it's like one of the biggest things in what I do, because I don't have any projects by myself. I don't own anything by myself. I always have partners. I've had great ones and I've had bad ones, right? It's hard to say, right? Because I'm at year 17, 18 now as an entrepreneur, and I think in year 18 I finally felt the harmony right now, but it could change overnight, right? When money comes and things come, things happen, right? Yeah. I've seen it all over the place, but I understand the role I understand the role of my part in the business now, and I team up with partners who can fill in the gap, right? Like they do the things that I don't like to do. I do the things that they don't like to do.
That's important.
That's how it works out, right? It's like being in a marriage. You find the balance to make it work out. You have good days, you have bad days together, but it's all about compromise.
Yeah. So you feel like in this Web3 space, it's just like wide open right now?
It's wide open. This is definitely one of the more helpful spaces that I've been in, but it's also been one of the highly risky, dangerous spaces that I've ever seen in my life at the same time. But it's fun. It's very exciting. There's people that I've never even met in person that are willing to stay up with me for hours and answer questions and help me out. A lot of the industries, they won't do that. This one, everyone wants each other to win, so they're just helping each other constantly.
So there's a lot of support
huge support. If something happens, like you have a wave of people jumping in with you, and I think that's the beautiful thing about it. And it's a place and time that I myself never witnessed. I thought I've seen everything in business, right, up and down. This time and place right now, I've never seen anything like it in years.
So do you feel like this is something that everyone, like people that are watching this right now, is this a space that everyone needs to get some information on, some understanding on? Everyone should have some type of utility here?
It's the future for sure, right? It's here now, right? But it's gonna keep expanding and it's gonna keep evolving. So right now is a great time to at least inch your way in, get some information, do your research, learn about it. You don't have to necessarily jump in or buy an NFT. You can hang out in the space, ask questions, watch videos. But if you decide to buy something, then do your research. It's very risky, but if you land one NFT can change your life.
Where are some places that people can go to get them some basic information?
YouTube, like you can learn everything. You watch great videos by Gary Vee.
Yep.
Go to Discord groups and jump in a group called Friends House. And those guys educate onboard people all the time. You follow myself and my group as we're learning along the way and trying to educate people.
So you're learning and actually applying.
Of course.
Yeah. I think that's probably like the best way to learn. Because you get the information and then you apply the information and you see what sticks and what doesn't stick.
So it doesn't sound. Even when I try to explain to people, they look at me crazy, right? They're like, "What are you talking about?" And then they see the picture of the Bored Ape and they see it go viral and they're like, "Oh, that's what you're talking about." I was like, "Yeah, I've been telling you for the last 4 or 5 months."
Yeah. Now I think even now seeing it come to life, it's still going to be different when, like, let's say this restaurant is open and people are inside and they're eating and the concept is actually like people are sharing videos and sharing pictures and actually experiencing that.
We're not even there yet. We're about to be there.
We're like weeks away from it.
Yeah, and I'm definitely, I got all types of feelings right now. I'm trying to get everything done and getting the spot open and making sure that we dot our I's and cross our T's right now.
Was it a hard process to put something like this together, or did you approach this like any other project?
Oh, definitely not easy because we're trying to add things that I haven't done before yet, right? We're trying to accept crypto. We're still trying to utilize how to highlight the IPs.
And for those that are not sure what an IP is, break that down. I know it's intellectual property.
It's like Mickey Mouse, for example, right? If you're allowed the rights of Mickey Mouse, you can put it on a T-shirt and sell it. But if you don't have the intellectual property rights, you put Mickey on a shirt and you sold it, you can get sued.
So when it comes to IP, because you just actually broke down what an IP is, I've seen you do some amazing things with IP over the years. So, with looking at what you guys did with the restaurant, the concept restaurant, is acquiring an IP easy for someone to do?
Well, the hardest thing is what do you know in this industry? Have you done something cool enough? Are you on the radar for a company to even let you utilize IP? It's not easy. And in this NFT world, you can just go online and purchase it. It's yours. And you're like, oh.
So that's a good way to look at it. I guess what I'm asking too, because it's like even grabbing IPs and doing something different with them, I feel like that's also a space that for some people is brand new or they haven't even thought about it at all.
Yep.
So being able to say, okay, let's say the honey badger, or whatever, you see how it exists in the current space, but if you got that IP, then you could, you have the rights to then do what you want with it, and then monetize that. I mean, that's pretty amazing for you and your team to have that foresight, and obviously what you're doing here, but also like showing other people that you can take something from one space and then literally apply it in another space, monetize that, have collaboration and things like that. Yeah. I mean, looking at IPs in that way, was that something that was like an idea for you, or did you just see that as real life application? Like, where did you get the foresight to see that? You know what, I could do this? And
one of my buddies who owned Ape, he was showing me the sneaker with the Bored Ape IP, right? And I was like, wait, did you get that? Did the Bored Ape allow you to do that? And he goes, no, you got the rights to it. And that clicked for me, right? I was like, Oh, I know exactly what to do with it now. I know. Yeah. No one's doing what I'm planning to do, and I'm going to hit it first.
That's like genius. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely genius. So, thinking about like what you did for like artists, actual artists, musicians, what can they now do knowing that, you know, you took something like an NFT, to use that IP, now you're redistributing it in a whole nother place. But get someone that's like a musician or an artist, what can they potentially do with NFT?
Well, right now, I guess the Bored Ape is just a lot of the intelligent guys are doing really cool things, right? Like singer Ryan Tedder from One Republic, and I think DJ, one of the DJs, Alesso or somewhere, they created NFT music group, Bored Ape music group. So they used Ryan Tedder's Ape and the DJ, they're making music with their characters, and I was like, genius. Because they can create alter egos of their sounds of things that they never would release. Right now, they can put it out through their new characters, but still them. It's just now they can explore different sounds.
Another way to. It's like early like Daft Punk, or MF Doom.
Yeah.
Like before they were NFTs, and they were like just doing that with like their personas. You know what I'm saying? You're right. That is genius. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, okay, now you can explore things that you wouldn't have done before. This is the perfect time to do it. People are accepting of it.
Yeah, and you can do it like, you know, like you mentioned, like a whole different likeness. It's like, yeah, I can experiment over here, but then this is my art, my real stuff, or the stuff that you're used to. But then this is my experiential. This is what I'm doing as an experiment on this side. Yeah, that's crazy. So what do you expect to happen on the night when you guys open up?
I expect everyone just to have a good time, network, enjoy seeing the packaging, holding the food, eating the food, seeing a lot of people that don't know about the space get hyped up about it. People drive by wondering what's going on. What is this thing?
Yeah.
Seeing the line down the street, like that's what I'm hoping for. That's like excitement. Hopefully the cops come shut it down, because that's my favorite thing that happens. When the cops come shut things down, that means you made a lot of noise in the city. So that's what I want to do.
And you think people are gonna want to like collect packaging?
Yeah, of course. I think it's a great moment in time, right? That they're going to see something that's never been done before. You're being a part of history at that moment. It's a big day.
Yeah. So you're gonna have people just going in, grabbing like 5 packages.
Charge them for it. Yeah. 8 coins. They pay me 8 coins.
Well, what else would you like to share about what you have going on? What's coming up? This particular project, or just in general for anyone that may be thinking about getting into the space?
Yeah, I think Born Hungry is a great project. It leads into our Food Fighters Universe project, which I'm super excited about. I think it's going to be groundbreaking for the industry, for a lot of industries, right? If we succeed in this, it's going to open the doors for everyone else that wants to jump in the space and go into very different categories, whether it's real estate, medical, or whatever else. I think we're the guys that are going to lead this next generation to it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. So where can they tap into you? Where can they find you? Where can they keep up to what you got going on?
I'm on all social platforms right now: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook at Andy the Nguyen.
All right, man. All right, well, I'm definitely gonna be at the restaurant. You guys should definitely tap in. Make sure you follow Andy and his team. They're doing amazing things in the Web3 space. Shout out to my producers. You know what I'm saying? Off screen, you guys did a wonderful job. You know what I'm saying? Normally, I never trust no one with the cameras, but hey, man, you gotta trust somebody sometimes.
Thanks, man.
100%, man.
Long time, man.
All right. See you guys on the episode of the On the PRST Podcast, live from Irvine.